Hey YouTube, it's E30 Birdie. Starting out with my tomato plants. My girlfriend does these. These aren't mine. Um, they look alright, I guess. It's our first time doing all these different types of tomatoes. There's some hops up here, and I think there's some grapes back there too. They look miserable this year. We had some pretty bad seed. Next year we're going through a different company. Just there's no way we could have mixed these up. Like, we have a Rio Grande that looks like a Charisse, or not even a Charisse, it looks like a completely different plant. We have a Saint Pierre that doesn't look like all the other ones, and we separated all of them when we grew the seed, so no freaking clue. Get back to my type of language here, which is my peppers. I know last week I said Chinese to these. These are Shenens. And as you can see, my big suns are getting color. I have a second one back here. The other ones aren't yet. This is the Jamaican hot chocolate. There's a lot more pods than last week, but it still hasn't gotten any color. There's a lot of pods on this guy. They're still dark green. No color yet, so waiting on that. I just picked a little snack pepper. Like I said, these were store-bought, seed taken, and then grown. So some of these are pointy. Some of them are like this guy. Look like normal bell peppers. And turning yellow. So it's really cool. My jalapenos are still loaded like crazy. But nothing turning color yet that I've seen. That I haven't really gone through everything. So I need to do that here in a little bit. My Palermos are super freaking heavy. I need to work on my staking next year because my staking is terrible. But it's my first year. You live and you learn. This plant is stupid heavy. These are the super giant yellows. These pods are so thick. Like, you can feel just how heavy they are. This is a super giant Sardinia or Sartiga red. Pods aren't as big, and it's not loaded as much as the yellow is. I just bought these pods basically because they look cool and I want a huge pod. So yeah, here's another yellow. Nice sized pods. This should be a Palermo, another one. This one's also ultra loaded with pods, but nothing is getting any signs of color. But I did some reading and they are a very late pod. So this is a California Wonder. The pods aren't huge, but they'll taste good once they get some color. And I might have just broke a branch. Great. Yep, happens. This place is so full. This is a big gym. Nothing getting color, but it's loaded. This back here was supposed to be a, what is it, let me look. A Quadrato de Asti or something like that. But the pods are looking like my Shabu Shabu, which I did some research and I can't figure it out. I mean, it has super bumpy skin. And nobody else sells these seeds, so I have no clue what they are. I'll figure it out. This is my brown habanero. Nothing changing color yet. Next to that is some more jalapenos. I did way too many jalapenos, and I need to check these out because some of these are looking a little weird. I think they're either changing color or they might have something, so I'll check those out later. That's the cherry bomb I was talking about last week. That was supposed to be a jalapeno when it was sold to me. Well, the seed, so they got some mix-ups in there. Looks like a hybrid, though. This one, yeah. So just tons and tons of jalapenos, and the only thing I know how to do with them is pickle them. either pickle them or make cowboy candy. Since I saw Chili Chump do his, I want to try it out. Habanero orange. Loaded. So, nothing changing color. Some more brown habaneros. Excuse the lighting in here. It's really hard because the sun's coming from back there, so might be a little dark in here, at least in the video. This is the other shabu. I don't know if you can really see that. I'm trying to, hopefully it's focusing. Gotta maybe ID this pepper in the groups and see what people say. And like I said, the Jamaican hot chocolates, those haven't changed color yet. And here's my big boy, Big Jim. Just tons and tons and tons of pods. And I'm getting my first one switching color. So, yeah. And then this is the second Big Sun. Also have a pod on here that I'm about to chop off, because we're doing barbecue today. My brother's coming over. We're going to do some smoked burgers. They're going to be amazing. On my Green Mountain Grill's Jim Bowie Prime. So, yeah. Alright, that's it for me. Shorter video this week. Just wanted to give you all a little update. Actually, one second. So, there's this big project that was going on in Germany for Save the Bees. And they got so many signatures that it went through. And then they started offering seed packages for wildflowers. Right now everything's pretty much dying off and new stuff is coming in. But this is just our flower patch for the Save the Bees thing that they're doing. You're not allowed to mow it for, I forgot, I think it's 3 or 5 years. So, yeah, had a ton of bees, and the great thing is my greenhouse is right next to it. So, they all come over there. This was just bought as a gag. It's a giant Atlantic. It's pretty big. I mean, it's huge. It's gonna get even bigger than that. Down here, I'm doing some cucumbers. So I have a big guy right here, which we're gonna chop off for later today to make a salad for the barbecue. And then this is supposed to be where our carrots and some onions and stuff like that is, but yeah, just didn't have a really good season with those. They didn't grow as we would like them to. All our kohlrabi's gone. Back here is a zucchini. That's a mangold, and that is some celery. And then we have some lettuce still in there that we're waiting for it to grow back up. Well, that's the update for me. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for all the subscribers. If you want to give me any comments, I'm always open to suggestion. Everything's not going perfect. My peppers are pretty much going pretty dang good, but it's been a really weird season. Everything else is basically my girlfriend's project. This is my project, and I think I did pretty well for a first season, having a super black thumb. Thank you for watching, and I'll check you later.